Oh, yeah. Update. Hey, we got the Los Angeles Lakers invincible lineup after signing our boy DeAndre Jordan. Hey, what is this? This whole thing with the Los Angeles Lakers and the Clippers just kind of swapping players. I wonder how that feels. Okay, moving along. We got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, Brody Westbrook, Dwight Howard, Carmelo Anthony, Rajon Rondo, and DeAndre Jordan. Invincible. Let's go. Hey, the Los Angeles Lakers are a storied franchise dating back to the origins of the NBA. To make up for their performances last season, the Lakers have made some impressive moves. Yes, sir, they built an invincible lineup ready for the next championship in 2022. Yes, sir, we got my boy DeAndre Jordan. He's expected to sign a one-year deal for $2.6 million with the Los Angeles Lakers after he cleared waivers. The 6'11 Jordan. He's still only 33 years old, and he's only 4 years removed from an All-Star appearance back in 2017. In addition, Jordan is a strong rebounder, averaging 2.6 rebounds per game over his career and leading the league in 2 of those seasons. He's also an excellent post defender, who averages at least 1.6 blocks per game over his career. Jordan's defensive play has been compared to our boy Bill Russell, a Hall of Fame center, who is considered one of the greatest defenders of all time. So like it or not, here he come. You can't hide. DeAndre Jordan is likely the center for the future. Let's get it. But on the flip side, you can often see him flat-footed in the paint, reluctant to meet players outside of the perimeter, outside of his comfort zone, or essentially. And the truth is, you never really want to question a player's drive. You know, of them just going through the motions. It's never a good look when you're an NBA superstar, you know what I'm saying? However, alongside the talent on the floor that will be presented next season, it's not exactly like he's going to be asked to be the most dominant big in the association. He's strong and much more physical than Allen at this point in his career. He runs the pick and roll as well as anyone in the league. And he's also shown that he's a capable passer as well in short instances. And he's highly impressive on switches. Now we got our guy Rajon Rondo. Hey, with Rondo's playmaking, expect player guys like Carmelo Anthony and Kendrick Nunn to get easy shots on that second unit. The 35-year-old can add points as well, and certainly step up in different parts of the playoffs. Yes, sir. That's why we call him Rajon Rondo, or playoff Rondo. Let's go. Let's activate it. Hey, Rondo is certainly a positive addition to the team, and he will help instantly against the noodles, man. However, Rondo has already shown that he can be an effective ball handler right alongside of LeBron James. And he's back on the squad, so he can certainly take some of the pressure off of ball handlers like Brody and Brown. With the Lakers winning the 2019-2020 NBA championship, it's time for all of us who doubted our boy Rondo to apologize once again. Rondo's 7 threes in the finals also contributed to the Lakers as a whole, making 84, setting a new NBA Finals record in a 6-game series. Surpassing you know who? The Warriors back in 2019. And when the team needed him the most in Game 6 against the Heat, playoff Rondo morphed into Finals Rondo, scoring 13 points, 6 for 6 from shooting, and in the first half. Lakers building that 28-point lead, becoming the first player to put up those type of numbers off the bench since Nene did it back in 2017. And of course, you got our boy LeBron James, LBJ, Space Jam James. Y'all know what it is. Jerry West said he may be the smartest player that he's ever seen. In this last season, prior to that injury, he was averaging 25 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, and 7 assists. And at 36 years old, LeBron James is already considered the best talent of this generation, if not the best. Yes, sir, LeBron James remains one of the most talented scorers in the NBA. He's aggressive on defense, he's aggressive on offense, he's a clutch shot maker, and arguably has the best sense in the game as well. His basketball IQ is off the charts, and his vision is like Magic Johnson, yeah. He knows how to guard everything on offense, and his defense abilities are commendable as well, baby. Locked down. Hey, we're all familiar with the signature chase down block. He off to execute on the move. But in recent years, King James has evolved into more of a magical playmaker. You dig what I'm saying? Whether it comes to enforcing defense, slashing offensive plays, or anchoring the team to break the opponent's momentum. LeBron James gets it done. And next, we got our boy AD, Big Anthony Davis. Hey, after the injury, Big Davis was averaging 21 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. Yeah, with Anthony Davis, Yeah, the Lakers, they can enjoy a lot of perks of having this fantastic defender on their squad who is capable of scoring as well. And for the Lakers to have such an authoritative defensive figure amongst those things are nothing short of a blessing. You heard me? Amongst other things, Davis is a dominant mid-range shooter. One of the best in the NBA. His fadeaways and post-ups are priceless. Yes, sir, they're a priceless asset to the Los Angeles Lakers scoring roster. Hey, but we all know AD's biggest weakness is his health, baby. But if he's 100%, Davis is undisputably one of the best players in the league. Top five. And next, we got our boy Brody. Westbrook, man, you already know, man. I'm a Brody fan. Hey, last year, Brody averaged 22 points per game, 11 assists, and 11 rebounds. But, unfortunately, the struggles over the past few seasons left our boy Westbrook garnering a bad reputation from fans and analysts. Many people believe that Westbrook cannot be the #1 option on the championship team. Okay. But moving along, Russell Westbrook is one of the most polarizing players in the game who can fit in any category, and he can run pretty much any offense, you dig me? And as for, well, you know, Russell, it was an experience, you know what I'm saying, and which all honestly is part of course for our guy Brody, seemingly, but on one hand, he can be the most absolutely dominating and most thrilling player to watch in basketball, and on the other hand, you be like, all right, what are you doing? He'll do some of the craziest things you'll ever see on the basketball court, and it'll make you wonder, like, what the hell was you trying to accomplish? And next, we got our boy Dwight Howard. Hey, even, you know, a decade removed from his back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards, Dwight Howard has been, I would consider him one of the best stories ever in the NBA in so many ways. But when Dwight Howard was a member of the 2019-2020 NBA championship team with the Lakers, and he filled all of their three formed roles effectively during that season. Howard played almost third of his minutes next to our boy AD, alleviating some of that wear and tear on the most valuable big man that the Lakers had during the course of the season. And the Lakers thrived during those minutes with +5.0 net rating. Hey, close enough to their +5.6 net rating as a team. And that was the 5th best in the NBA season that whole entire year. Oh, and here we go. We got my boy Carmelo Anthony. Stay mellow, boy. Yeah, Carmelo Anthony, the 37-year-old, averaged 13 points, 3 rebounds in 24 minutes last year for the Portland Trail Blazers, shooting the rock at 42% from the field and 40 from the 3, and that's a career best. Let's get it, boy. Hey, he's proven over the past 2 seasons with the Portland Trail Blazers that he understands his place in the league now, and he's willing to play his role for any professional basketball squad, you know? And he's become more of a spot-up shooter these days, which will fit nicely playing right alongside of AD and LeBron James. Anthony has the ability to post up and score one-on-one. ISO ball, let's go. Yes, sir. So let's imagine how much a year can change. And LeBron James joining his best friend. Yeah, man, that'd be huge.
3 seconds. Carmelo shoots and hits. Carmelo Anthony.
So in conclusion, considering the fact that Los Angeles is clearly in win now mode following these additions to the squad. This year, hey, with plenty of rest, rehabilitation, and motivation, LeBron James and Anthony Davis will be able to carry the Los Angeles Lakers back to the promised land.